shredded cheese. Everyone send an audio segment just saying shredded cheese. So there's 400 shredded cheese audio messages next week, please and thank you.
Do it and I'll make a compilation of them.
Yes, a shredded cheese compilation.
Takes 2 seconds. That's so quick.
There you go.
Shredded cheese.
You've been told. I want the WhatsApp phone to go mad with 400 shredded cheese messages.
All of the accents around the world with shredded cheese, you know? It's got to hear all the variations.
Tonight on episode 138. On the same week that saw portfolio investors think they'd missed a trick, only to feel relief when they discovered that Pokecoin isn't an official form of digital currency, given its sharp rise in value overnight. We're back.
Oh my God.
We're not going Bitcoin or Dogecoin. This is not a political podcast or an investing podcast. It is Incensed podcast, and I am joined by two of my boys, Vassafal and Casual Coops, but we have got a special guest joining us tonight. We've got the one and only ZoëTwoDots.
G'day, champions.
Hey, welcome in.
Hey, welcome back.
Good to be here.
Marky, I thought you were going to go, and we've got a special guest, Pogo Milo UK, because he's the famous YouTuber. Do you remember?
Hang on, shouldn't we say we've got a special guest, Casual Coops?
Yeah, all that. I would have taken
The famous
that.
YouTuber from the UK.
But no, Zoe, I'm happy you're here. We've got a lot to talk about today, so I'm very happy you're back with us after, God, how long?
It's been a hot second, yeah.
We had a chat with you in New York, but that's not come out yet.
Spoilers.
Tune in when it comes.
Spoiler alert. Fine, there you go. That comes out in a few weeks. Fair enough. All right, Ian.
No, it's great to have you on board with us, though. It's going to be a fun one. And as Coops and Ian said, we've got a lot to talk about tonight, so this should be a great discussion.
But boys, before we do get into it, don't mention Tyrant.
But we've resolved. The Tyrant saga has been resolved. I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but
I saw the trailer. That was a fitting end to the video.
I just cannot believe how rude that shiny was to me. That was disgraceful.
I think you're about the only person it didn't show up for.
It's genuinely, like, even everyone else that was like, it was so funny. It's like every person in the meet and greet, like, having it as well, and like everyone who didn't have it, they were like got it within 10 minutes, or like by the end of the day had it. I don't know of a single one of them that still didn't have it, and I was like, just happy for you guys. It's fine.
I felt so bad
because this was the opposite to us, wasn't it, for London when we had Amora, wasn't it? This was spawning just as often, wasn't it?
It was abundant. Yeah.
Oh, Zoe, because I was sat there only playing the event and go, well, I haven't got Shiny Tyrant, so you can't believe anyone that I realised it was at GoFest, it was the featured one. But I loved your reaction on your, and spoilers anyway, so if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. Zoe encounters a wild Shiny Tyrant and the enthusiasm when it's...
Well, if it makes anyone feel better, I still don't have a Shiny Tyrant, but that's because I don't play, but you know what I mean? If it makes anyone feel better...
You need to actually turn the game on first.
Yeah. So, you know, if I throw that one in there.
Bless you, Coops.
Appreciate the solidarity.
It's Blue Coops.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate it.
Hint for later.
But anywho, lovely listeners that listen to the show, it's that time to...
Pop your incenses, champions. Let's go.
Oh.
We could have actually done it real live, couldn't we? Zoe, do you want to do it again?
Like, God, they sounded so clean, the audio. Does it still sound like that? All you dirty dogs, drop your incense. There you go, you got a fresh one.
The new one. That's the new one.
Fresh one.
Clip Incensed After Hours podcast. We'll refresh everything.
The aggressive.
I do need to apologise because there's so many sound bites of you for tonight, Zoe.
Oh, God. What did I say?
They're all clean, don't worry. They're all PG these days. Yeah.
Fine.
Prim and proper now, aren't we, Ian?
We are, yeah.
That means you get creative with your words, you know?
There's a lot
innovation.
that can be insinuated. Yes.
So we are sending all of you a shiny and hundo look vibes your way. And for those who do have some shiny look whilst listening to the podcast, please share your successes on X. I haven't updated the show notes yet. I've still got Twitter on there. On X, God rest its soul. Please use our world famous hashtag. That is Shinies of the Week.
Clarify the spelling, please.
I sure will, Kyle and Chris, or Chris and Carl. It is SHINIESOFTHEWEEK. Coopsy, what we're going to do? Jump into the
Pokémon GO. October. No, I'm joking. No. The Pokemon Go goodness. Let's get it,
Tell
baby.
me
Let's
about
get
you,
it.
mate. Just what's going on?
So we are getting into the getting to know you section. I think it's a fun one. So the question I want to know is...
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Zoe's going to do a dramatic walk
I
off
love
here
it.
in a bit. She's going, right, I'm done with
around.
this. So the question is, if you could telepathically say something that all 7.8 billion people on Earth could hear at once, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
I liked it. I sort of thought, I like that.
Okay.
So torn between like a wholesome message and then just something totally obscure just to confuse the entire.
Yeah, would they know
just
it's
like
from us?
shredded cheese and that's it. Like no one wants to say. Did you guys just hear someone say shredded cheese? Like I don't know. Like people wouldn't want to talk about it necessarily because they might think that they're just going insane. Or just, like something very positive, like have a beautiful day. I don't know, just something a bit nice, I don't know. Torn.
I'm just looking at Ian's face. He's like, yes, we've got a title for this episode. Shredded cheese. There it is.
Shredded
There it
cheese.
is. October info
which
is
one is
shredded cheese. No, Zoe, to be fair, I'm going to sort of jump in after you. And
Yeah.
it's funny because originally I thought, this is probably my only time where Niantic employees are going to be listening. And I thought, no, hell no. I thought, forget that.
Waste.
No, yeah, right, waste. Even though it sounds a bit cringe, I definitely just, because why not? Something a bit positive, and I'd literally just say something like, everyone, I hope you all have a lovely day. Something to hopefully make people smile. So I'm kind of on the same page as you. Not the cheese bit, but on the positive.
All right. We got to look it up in a few different languages as well, so you can translate it too.
I'll quickly give it a Google.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm on that positive phrase comment for the
Awesome.
day. What about you, Waterfall?
I think I'd go positive as well. Maybe just something as simple as "you are loved."
Oh, that's
you
wholesome.
go.
Very
Hell yeah.
spiritual.
That is actually.
I am Ian Waterfall.
I'm not, but you all are.
Yeah.
Would you sign off? Would you let the world know that it was you? Or would you just let it be
you are
like
loved.
an ominous voice,
Vassafal.
just the omniscient voice? Or would you say like, have a lovely day, love from Zoe? And they'd be like, who the hell are like, which other Zoes are trying to claim like, it was me that sent this out into the world?
I generally thought if Coops was going to say something to the 7.8, but
Here he goes. Here he goes.
5-star rating on Spotify.
Speaking of,
Listen to me.
I'll answer this for Milo because I'm sure he'd probably say subscribe to my YouTube channel.
That's kind of
and he'd still get no more subscribers.
No.
But just because they're subscribed doesn't mean they're watching his
I'm
content.
joking, Milo, if you're listening.
When I heard that question, I was a bit like, I think we're all on the same page. Yeah, my response was,
Hold on, you asked it.
no, but when I had this question and we talked about it tonight, and I just said 2 words. I said, "Calm down."
Oh, I'd be
You've been on Twitter
irate.
too much.
I'd be mad. If a voice in my head told me to calm down, I'd be like, I am calm. Thank you very much. Now,
You told me to calm down.
I'm not anymore.
Actually, I'll retract that. I'm not saying that. Keep doing
Be
you.
so ominous. Yeah.
We love a thought-provoking question. Well, let's go to something a little bit less thought-provoking.
Last weekend was Grubbin Community Day. I'm pretty sure
Was
that
it?
at least 3 out of the 4 has actually played Community Day in some shape or form. So, gorgeous little shiny Grubbin. Thoughts?
It's adorable.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a beautiful shiny. I don't know. I feel like I'm still somewhat like team com days are a little bit easy. But at the same time, I know that not everyone can play like even an hour of it sort of thing. Like, I don't even play the whole com days anymore, even though it's back to 3 hours. Like unless I'm out at a specific location, like, hey, everyone, let's go and play. But yeah, beautiful shiny. Got too many of them.
Yes.
And I think I'll never think about Grubbin again, potentially. I don't know, Charger Bug's fun. I want to take photos of it. I want to take AR
That's a great
photos.
shiny.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I played the entire 3 hours out with a couple of the local sort of community. And again, just that gorgeous red shiny. It's so different to the regular form. It was actually quite exciting. It was a new shiny to the game. A lot of players love the 3 times XP.
Yes.
That was quite nice. I didn't need it, of course. We're all level 50, but not everybody is. So, great bonus. Yeah, even did a couple of the raids later in the day, the Charger Bug raids, which I don't normally do, just because we was actually having fun staying out. So, yeah,
that's good.
Definitely. I'm in the same boat as you, Zoe. Got way too many shinies. I didn't need 28 of the damn things.
Holy moly. Okay, I didn't even get that. Like, I physically stopped because I don't want to have to. I feel bad if I transfer them. And then so I put them into Pokemon Home and I'm like, I don't have the time nor energy to transfer something weeks worth of shinies into
I'm in
Home.
the same boat. I hate transferring shinies.
Yeah. Like I'll do it if it's bulk, but I'd rather give it to someone. Like at least in Home, you can just wonder trade it and some kid somewhere is like, oh my God, a shiny. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Or adult or whoever.
Or Coops.
Or Coops.
Yeah.
Coops like, what's that?
I do feel like as a podcast and as an individual player, you know, love the casual side of me. I know we play on it. It's entertainment. It's funny. People out there can really relate to being a casual player. But this is no word of a lie. I was working in the garden all day. I was laying some turf down.
And I came in. Is that what you call it nowadays?
No. And I come in. It was probably about 4 o'clock. I've been out there since 8. So I thought, I'm done. I'm going to have an early finish, crack open a few bevies and sort of, you know, enjoy my Saturday night. And I sat down, I was like, oh, do you know what? Let me turn on Pokemon GO. So I literally turned it on, about 7 Grubbins popped up. And I swear to God, Ian, I lit out loud. I literally said, oh, beep, I forgot that was today. That is genuinely what I said. And I know I've probably said that before, but yeah. So I do you know how many Grubbins I didn't catch? You know, the first page of the research. Shout out Pen Pal Simon. Thank you for sending me that. Is catch 15 Grubbins.
You're on 8 of 15, are you?
10. I'm on 10 of 15.
Oh, no.
Grubbins are still spawning quite a bit. I'm seeing loads of them still, so you'll be able to do it if you wanted to.
So did I play? No, but I caught 10 Grubbins. If I really wanted to, I could have left my house for the last half hour, 40 minutes when I turned the game on. It just gone 4, but Grubbin, I'll wait till December.
So I had a very, very fun weekend. We're socialising friends over, family over. So did I play any of Grubbin Community Day? I did, and I did actually get a chance to, with some strategic positioning of my mum away from me so I could actually play it and film it with my lovely wife diverting her. So Mark's got some errands to run, in quotation marks. I was able to play about 40 minutes of it. And I agree with what you said, Zoe, as well. And I think we've all said it, even though Ian was out for 8 hours playing it. Well done, Ian.
5. Close.
It's even now community days have gone down to 3 hours. I do like the fact that I probably only play certainly when I'm at home and I'm not going out to do something, I probably play half of it, if that. It's nice, isn't it? You know, I don't like transferring shinies. I feel like it's something you should never do. I don't want loads of them, and unfortunately that never really happens. And so I played a little bit, did the research, had a great time. I think I came out with like 7 or 8. It's a new shiny. It's I like new shinies on release and things like that. Didn't need the bonuses like you said, Ian, but you know, when they say level 60 next month, you know, because they're not going to tell us that and they'll just drop it on us.
Never going to happen.
Not gonna, yeah.
Moving from one that we've just played, the worst kept secret here. What was it? What have we got?
Well, yes, the announcement came out yesterday that October's Community Day, when we're all in Barcelona, will be Timburr, which is one that
Timmies.
really didn't surprise anybody, considering checking the calendar and the October infographic.
Yeah.
They'd already announced the showcases
Yes.
for that weekend.
Yes.
Indicated that anyway. October the 15th. It's a Sunday, 2 till 5. They seem to like the 2 till 5s. I mean, Zoe, you're coming into spring now, so you're getting the nicer weather, and we're heading into fall.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Timburr will be the featured Pokemon in the wild, and if you evolve Gerda into Conkeldurr during the event, or I think up to 10 o'clock that night, you'll get a Conkeldurr that knows the Charge Attack Brutal Swing.
Ooh.
That has a Trainer Battle Power of 65, and also a Raid and Gym Battle Power of 65 as well. Usual fare of the $1 research, which will give you all of the same goodies that you get every other community day. Triple XP for catching, 2 times a chance of trainers level 31 and above to receive XL candy. Incense and lore modules activated during the event will last for 3 hours. 1 additional special trade for a maximum of 2 during that day. Double candy for catching mons and snapshots. Don't forget your snapshots. That's the one thing most people do forget, and you can get shinies off them. There'll be raid battles afterwards between 5 and 10 p.m, as is the norm with new com days. And Coops, especially for you, stickers.
Oh,
Stickies.
I was literally about to say, Ian, please.
The
tell me
stickers
they're
actually look
stickers.
pretty. Looking at the article, the stickers do look pretty cool. Actually,
Yeah, but will you buy
I
them?
haven't
The
seen
answer's no.
No, I'll spin the stops to get them.
I have bought stickers before. Don't worry, Coops, I'm with you. Unless you don't, in which case I'm alone. Not the com day ones, but just when they're like a really nice quick event sort of thing. And it's like, because they don't turn on the bloody stickers on the day one of the event in Australia. So like, cheers for that. It only gets turned on when it goes like full global. So I'm down a day of spins and it's a cute sticker. So, you know.
I always forget you lot are the ones to suffer. Oh, I always forget that.
I know why it's
Yeah,
consistently
APAC always
stickers as well.
suffers.
It's so like stickers, and it used to be avatar items, but I think I annoyed them so much that they've figured out the avatar items. But still the stickers don't drop the day of for new events. I don't know why.
Still on the text. Stickers.
Stickies,
Yeah, okay.
please. And they're like, they don't care. Obviously,
Yes.
don't care. It's stickers enough to fix that. I don't know.
Going back to Comday, Ian, sorry
Actual
to jump
Comday,
in, but I'm gonna put this out there into the air. You lot can agree or disagree. I feel like this is the best Comday since Litwick. I've not even got a Conkeldor in my Pokédex because I've been waiting for my first ever hundo. I've got 2 shinies, and I've actually got a feeling, Zoe, one is from you and one is from Pro Planty, I think.
Oh, cute.
I'll check now.
Let's
but I'm
go.
really excited about this. The reason why I'm so excited is because today I literally got my leave approved, so I can actually be in Barcelona with everyone for this Timburr Comday. So I'm absolutely buzzing.
Zoe, what are your thoughts on this upcoming C-Day?
I'm keen for it. I think it's one of those ones where like a lot of people just don't have it. And if they do, maybe it's like 1 from a raid or 1 from an egg at some point of like, oh my God, that guy, he's in the game. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I know I need candies and stuff for it as well. Like even just looking at my Timmies. Sorry, Coops, I have got the hundo. Actually, I think I got it like when it first came out. I was like, how did that happen? That never happens to me. And then nothing for 100 years. But I have like literally 20 XL candy for Timburr, 200 regular candy. So it's like I need some resources.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Power those bad boys up for sure. So looking forward to it. Cool shiny. I feel like the middle one's a bit cursed, but otherwise cool shiny. And yeah, keen to see everyone out and about for it. It'd be good.
Oh, Coops, actually, I've also got the hundo.
Go on, Mark. Have you as well?
Go on, you're laughing, Mark.
There's no way you have, Marky. There's no way.
The middle one is a bit cursed, Zoe. It looks like something
I
like
know
out
it
of
is.
It, doesn't it? Also, it just looks a bit.
It's just a bit scrungly, you know?
Weird. Yeah. I haven't got the hundo, Coops. I've got 298%, but obviously that's not a hundo. So
Yeah. Bin it.
right.
Jump scared. I was like,
But I have got the shiny family.
Transfer.
I have got the full shiny family, so I do pride myself on that. So
You know what? Embarrassingly, I've raided for a lot. I've hatched more eggs than I actually want to admit. I still don't have this shiny at all.
damn.
So for me, I know it's a divisive one because some people are
Embarrassing.
really like, yeah, Timburr, and other people are like, really? I'm actually looking forward to this one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Get the whole family.
And you'll be with me.
yeah, you'll be with the
Oh, that's the icing on the cake, yeah. Actually, you'll be in the pub and we'll be out doing the com day.
No, bro. Honestly, I will be playing every single split second of this 3 hours, and I might even do those raids after. That I don't do, but I actually might.
Let's see. Let's see what happens on that. We'll hold you to that one. There's going to be a lot of people that have never raided for it. There'll be those people, God bless their souls, that like GBL. Has got some play on there. When you said you haven't got your Conkeldor yet, Coops, I was a bit confused because that's one of the top ones for GBL, but the fact you're waiting for your... I'm testing you. Homeslice, is it true?
The boys were saying that this is good.
I think the fact we'll be in Barcelona will make it even more fun. First community day abroad. So that's going to be quite exciting. Oh, not for you, Ian, obviously, because you did 3 countries on one com day, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yes.
Which one was that for again, Ian? Just
That
remind us.
was for Alolan Geodude Community Day, which we did it in France, Belgium, and Amsterdam,
Oh my
or
god,
the Netherlands.
that's awesome.
And a low and Geodude Coops, that's good for GBL, isn't it? Is that Master League?
Really good, really good, really good.
Hey, leave Gollum alone.
Do you know what's funny? Depending on the meta, but Alolan Golem's actually
Oh,
decent. Bro, I swear to God, it is actually decent for some metas, I swear.
And that's confirmed. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to GBL. Zoe, I
Yeah.
want to see 30 shinies from you. I want you to play the full 3 hours,
No.
delete 20 of them.
I'll play. I'll transfer him to home. Fine.
Well, that's enough of us talking about community days. I think we've got someone else who wants to have a chat about one. I think we've got, is it a WhatsApp message, Ian?
We do have a WhatsApp message.
Send your WhatsApps now.
Oh, that jingle never ceases to amuse me, Coops. Anyway, we've had a WhatsApp message, as Mark said. This is from a new caller or new
Ooh.
sort of
Someone like this.
submitter, and he's talking about his recent experience during last week's Community Day.
Hi guys, hope you're alright. My name's Lee. I'm a 35-year-old dad living in a small village just outside of Peterborough. Just got a little story to share with you. Which
Sounds like he's in space, not
I just
Peterborough.
found really cool. One of those total spontaneous situations while playing Pokemon Go that was just great. Really good experience. So I don't know if you know the area at all, but Peterborough is pretty much the armpit of Cambridgeshire.
It is.
However, it does have a really nice cathedral. So I was doing a little bit of shopping last weekend just with my two little girls. We were, spinning all the Pokestops we could in the city centre, stocking up for Grubbin. And we sort of reading the information board outside of the cathedral, just to, just get a little bit of history. And there's a gym just behind the cathedral, so we thought we'd take a wander around. These three random lads, maybe like early 20s, just sort of ran past us, and one of them was saying, "I can't believe you're making me run for Pokemon Go." And obviously my ears pricked up, and I thought, okay, why are they running? And then obviously I looked on the map, and there's Shadow Zapdos raid. Now, only one of my daughters plays Pokemon Go on her phone, so doing a raid with two people, not going to happen. I'd had a failed attempt the weekend before with a couple of friends, didn't manage to catch it. Time ran out, a little bit frustrated, you know how that is. So I thought, okay, this is cool. So I followed these guys and just sort of went to them and go, "Excuse me, like, are you raiding Zapdos?" They go, "Oh, yeah. So obviously I've seen my opportunity here. There's three guys, there's me, my daughters. I was like, "Do you mind if we jump in?" Like, I'm absolutely desperate to get this Zapdos. I had a failed attempt last week. So stood with these three random guys, just chatting about GoFest London, how they were there, like how we were doing, like little Pokemon Go stories. Really, really like, just wholesome conversation. We're all sat there, boom, mine goes shiny right in front of them. I was absolutely buzzing. They were absolutely buzzing for me. Just a little heartwarming story. Just how, Pokemon Go can just bring people together, and I'll probably never see those guys again, but it was just like, it's a cool little experience even for my kids to just look back on. And we raided with some random guys, and my dad's Shadow Zapdos went shiny. That's cool. But yeah, take it easy, enjoy the podcast.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah, nice
Love that.
story, that, isn't
Good
it?
stuff. Lee.
love that.
From space, thank you, Lee.
He's telepathically
Lee
speaking
from
to us all here.
I'll tell you what though, Lee, couldn't do that in South London, mate. Approach three random strangers, but
Oh, why not?
I'm
Come
glad it
on.
worked for you. Amazing, and congratulations on your
Congrats.
shiny Shadow Zapdos. That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
It is, isn't it? That's what I love about these stories, actually, because if people don't know about the game, people go, "That sounds like you've put yourself in a really dodgy situation," doesn't it? It's like when the Pokemon Go wholeness comes together, and it's some
Well, in Croydon, you are doing.
Yeah, so I said.
We had a similar thing for when Shadow Mewtwo Day thing happened. We just kind of like walking past, and these two random girls like, "You guys played Pokemon?" And it's like, nighttime in Sydney in the back streets, and we're like, yeah, join us. We're just like traipsing around Sydney at night with like two randoms. I'm like, imagine if we were dodgy sorts, but we're not. We're just playing Pokemon.
I like that.
It was just very whole. It was just like we're just literally a bunch of strangers walking through the streets.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Doing raids, having a
Nice.
great time. Those are the best memories.
It's the voice in your head says it. It goes, you're saying, imagine if we were Dodgers, and the voice in your head goes, but we're not. Oh, yeah,
We're
that's
not.
good. Yeah, we're
Oh,
not.
we're not. Is that the message, a
What are
psychic
you?
message?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice to hear a new voice as well, certainly for the WhatsApp
Yeah.
messages. I do know Peterborough quite well, and I am pleased you said that because I was thinking it.
The armpit of Cambridge.
Joke. There's far
Oh.
worse places in Wiltshire than Peterborough, so don't you worry, mate. Don't you worry.
And if you live in an armpit of somewhere and want to send us a WhatsApp voice note, store this number in your phone, record your message on WhatsApp, and send it to us. We'll play it out. +44 759 269 5696. That number is also in the description of every episode.
But as Ian always says, don't leave us a message because we won't respond.
Seriously, leave us a message by all means, but we won't respond. But we will play it out if it's funny or good or wholesome.
So I think it's time for a nice we've had loads of wholesome discussion. We're always doing Zoe's on with us. They're all nice
Well, Zoe's
wholesome
on.
discussions.
Zoe's wholesome.
Aw.
Very wholesome. You know very little about it. Oh, what you don't know. But we have had, I think it's a nice little discussion I want to sort of talk about. One thing that we've alluded to earlier, showcase information seems to spoil future events. That's one thing that we've
Noise.
kind of discovered, haven't we now? It's one thing I haven't quite managed to sort of...
Yeah, Niantic, please don't tell us what the upcoming showcases are if they tie into an event you're keeping secret. It's pretty
It's
basic,
become
isn't it?
Very, very reliable method to figure out
Yeah.
what's going to be happening.
We're communicating to you more efficiently. No, you're not. You just
You know.
haven't thought it through, have you?
Are you putting those into two in the same sentence then?
Can't remember how long ago it was, but when this was a mere conversation or an announcement about showcases, I think we were all pretty sceptical about them. And I think even I sort of said, yeah, woohoo, I'm going to get 2 hyper potions for entering one of these, and I'm going to hold on to 20 XXL Weedles, and what's that really going to achieve for me in the future? But I've got to say, and the reason I wanted to include this is I've taught you through my journey. I've changed my whole thought on showcases, and I don't enter loads of them because probably a bit like Coops, I forget they're actually going on, and I don't even take my photo bombs if I'm honest during an event. But I've kind of found a Pokestop that no one else puts them in round where I am now, which is really remote.
Well, that's a good way of winning them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm enjoying it. But what do you guys think about Showcase? Have you changed your thought on them since the announcement, or are you still very much like, got better things to be doing than worrying about that? What's the general consensus?
Before we even saw like what the prizes were for them, I was same boat of like, here comes like a bunch of potions. And then like the New Zealand guinea pigs were like, I got a whole ass lure module, and it's like, oh, okay. Like decent items. So I think I'm in a lucky-ish position where at the start as well, it wasn't too hard for me to, win or come second or third or whatever and get some decent items. Japan was a whole different, good luck to anyone in Japan, because I think like if you're living somewhere super populated, the system probably does need a bit of a re-look at it to have like almost lobbies, because there's a cap to how many people that can be in it. I think it's like
New York was the
200.
same. They were crazy.
Or it's like, how would you ever even be able to get into a showcase, let alone win one? But otherwise, like I'm a bit of a showcase fan, especially if you're like even in Japan, where it was like, oh, quick, there's a new showcase, jump. Like we're like trying to jump to race in, like because this, no one else is awake yet, hopefully, or no one's seen it pop up to try and snipe a spot amongst the 200. But yeah, I've had some pretty decent rewards from it. I think especially it'd be really, really beneficial for if you are someone who is rural and there's you and one other bloke that plays, at least you're guaranteed to be getting decent items frequently to kind of help you play. But yeah, it's kind of like fun little competition. I like that there's a good way to, implement and use XL and XS Pokemon, because I just started collecting them because they were cute and looked goofy. But yeah, now they have a function as well. What about you guys?
What did I say when we were speaking about this a few months ago? Does anyone
I
remember?
don't think you was too impressed with them, were you, if I remember right? But I can't remember exactly.
I still feel the same. I think, Zoe, not to sort of latch on to what you've said, but I think you make a really, really, really valid point, and I think that's something that we've all got to remember. In my opinion, not being cynical, not being negative, it's not for me. It's not a feature I really care about. I don't really understand what the point of it is, but I just stop laughing. Okay. But basically, I think, what we've got to remember and what you touched on, Zoe, is the fact that like it is actually a really cool way to use the extra small and the extra large Pokemon, because when that did come out, I was so confused. But now when you look at it, you're like, okay, it kind of makes sense. I like the mechanic of it. I like the fact it puts in your, whatever the competition is, it puts in your best one automatically. I like that you don't have to scroll through, 20, 25, 30 or even more Pokemon and look at the sizes. I like that mechanic. It does it automatically. I don't hate it, but I just don't really see what the point is. And I know what you're saying about a lure module and that, but for me, I'd rather
That's
not,
fair.
I quite like it as a feature, mainly because it's very passive. It doesn't really take any effort other than storing a couple of XXL or XSS1. It's a nice feature. You get some nice premium rewards if you do well. We've only won 3, I think, since the feature was launched, mostly coming in the double figure category, but there's quite a lot of stops here that do see quite a bit of traffic. We're not talking in the hundreds, but they certainly see quite a lot of traffic. Don't particularly do well on it, but I don't go out, and this is my own failing, I don't go out of my way to save XXL and XSS Pokemon. But the ones on community days or events where you can drop them in during, I love that feature. So passive. It's just something to add a little bit more interest to the game, in my opinion. So what I thought was quite a basic feature when it came out, it's actually quite nice. I'm certainly not going out of my way to find my 3 showcases per event.
I definitely need to find my local rural unfound showcase stop.
Yeah.
Like what Mark has done, because I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I just keep like, and you're 5th place. And I'm like, damn it. Like, oh, you're 3rd place. Damn it. Like, I just need to find that once. And there's not that many, like not too many people in my area that are competing, but it's like, I just seem to get Pokemon that need a bit more protein or something in their diet to,
get their weight a bit higher.
Yeah. Bulk up, but I need to find a rural stop that no one else uses, so I'm not stealing from someone else.
One of the comments that we have had about showcases is that the point of showcases is free stuff, not really any other point. And it's minimal effort, and there are some reasonable rewards, I guess. I'd
say it's a good way as well to, I guess, in a way as well, show people like, hey, there's other people in your area potentially too, because I know there's a lot of people that always comment like, oh, I've got no community, my area's dead. If you see in like the same name in the same showcase every other week, it's like, oh, well, you probably have some other dude playing, someone to go and maybe drop a lure and see if they show up. I don't know. Find your local, do a raid maybe. I hope that's like has that flow-on effect for someone would be nice, but I have no clue, obviously, if it in practice has done that for anyone.
I think passive. I love that. No, I think that's
literally that's the best word I can think to describe it. Yeah, I think really passive feature.
Perfect to describe it. Like I said, I think if the rewards were a bit better, I think that would be really cool. Do they do that? I don't know.
I think for me, discovering the Pokestop that had the showcase on was pure random as well, because we were on a walk, we were out of the town, and it was like part where we're just like in fields basically. A couple of Pokestops just sort of like with trail markers on them, and I found one and it had a showcase on, and I was just like, what are the chances? I was like, you cheeky little Pokestop. I was like, what are the chances? No one else entered it. I went, right, this is not being broadcast. This is staying very quiet, because it's not in a position where it's near any houses, farm buildings. That it's very much not even.
What's the name of the stop mark?
It's somewhere. It's called trail markering. But no one knew really what the bonuses were going to be. And I think what you said, Zoe, was quite true, actually. I think most people saw what people in New Zealand were getting, and most people thought, well, that's a mistake, that they've obviously stitched them up and they're going to go back to hyper potions once they've corrected it. I don't enter them all the time. For me, it's if I'm walking past one, but if you're going to get a free incubator for just dropping a Pokemon in, which takes no effort whatsoever, it's all right. Yeah. So we've put a poll out. We'll see what that comes back at the end of the night. So we've had a little bit of news, which we disguised in the Community Day chat. But yes, they did drop a bit of an announcement soon after we released last week's episode, and you're all going to hear about it through us. We have got the October news drop.
It is. It's the news.
Yes, it is the news trainer tips. And of course, as always, Niantic always release this hours after we finish recording the last episode of each month. So we just miss out, and we've literally done that month after month recently. Well, October content update is looking, I would say, decent. What do you think,
today
guys?
is the 1st of October.
The happy 1st of October.
Just gave me an
new
aneurysm.
I know, right?
My heart just skipped. I was like, what? Yes, everyone, it is the 1st of October.
Yep. It is spooky season. Of course, one of the biggest events of that month, Timburr Community Day. So we don't need to cover that in this part of the news. So first up, I'm going to cover the 5-star raids. Now, obviously, currently at the moment, and we have got this for another 5-6 days. We have got Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. So first of all, I hope you're all having great luck with those, getting all the shinies and the hundos, especially of that Raikou. I know people absolutely love and will be chasing that hundo. Then from October the 6th all the way to October 20th. So we've got 2 whole weeks of, drumroll please, Shiny Guzzlord is coming to Pokemon Go. So boys, that is going to be the shiny for when we're in Barcelona. So yeah, we're going to have Shiny Guzzlord for the first time, and we'll just say the shiny is pretty cool. And then from October 20th all the way up until the start of November, on November the 3rd, we have got Darkrai back after, God, what seems like ages. Literally seems like ages since we've had that. And that's going to be after Guzzlord. So I would say 5-star raids in October are decent. I think Guzzlord, for me, considering it's a bit useless, is in the game a little bit too long. But apart from that, we are only maxed to 5 remote raids a day. And going straight from that, I'll cover the raid hours. So of course, on October the 4th, 6 till 7 local time every Wednesday, Raikou, Entei, Suicune. October the 11th and October the 18th, again 6 till 7, it's going to be Guzzlord. And then the end of the month, the last Wednesday, October the 25th, is going to be that Darkrai. And obviously 6 till 7, you're going to have 5-star raids booming all over your area.
So the 5-star raids are looking pretty spicy, but the mega raids, well, until the 6th of October, we currently have Mega Gardevoir in raids from October the 6th through October the 20th. So again, 2 weeks, Mega Gengar. Over Halloween, October the 20th to November the 3rd, we have Mega Bennett. And this isn't a mega raid, but in October, we will be getting Shadow Moltres in raid battles at the weekend, which will replace Zapdos pretty quickly considering how long we had Articuno for.
Nice. So for spotlight hours, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, set your alarms, 6 p.m. Tuesday. Look, we're starting off strong, I'm going to say. October 3rd. Wait, no, I'm going to be on a plane. No, I'm going to be flying on the... No, my 2 times transfer candy. The best bonus on October 3rd. Transfer one in solidarity. Dang it. October 3rd, 2 times transfer candy, also featuring Slowpoke, the cutest, the slowest. We have got October 10th, Shroomish, also the cutest, a little grumpy lad. 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon. October 17th, we've got Pumpkaboo, Stunning, Shiny.
Great
2
shiny.
times Stardust for catching Pokemon, so get out there and actually do them, go get them. Phantump, October 24th, 2 times XP for catching. Hopefully it gets a shiny drop somewhere in this month would be good, but at the moment, not. And then October 31st, Yamask, shiny available. 2 times candy for catching as well. Your man. Don't forget to wear your mask.
Your man.
Your mask.
I'm going to use that from now on.
They're decent spotlight hours, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are
Not
These
bad,
are
not
pretty
bad.
good for one month, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's face it, that
So
Phantom's
hopefully
gonna be
Phantom gets the
shiny.
shiny
Yeah.
then, literally.
It has to.
Yeah, the whole month.
Now,
Yeah.
Marky, funny, because on this infographic, really weird that you wanted to talk about Pokemon Showcases because they've actually advertised them. So over to you, Mr. You're not the mega connoisseur anymore, you're the showcase connoisseur.
The showcaser or whatever it is. This is normally an insight into what Pokemon Go are doing with the events moving on, as we've previously discussed, but we have got a full list of Pokestop showcases starting on September the 30th to October the 2nd. We're going to have Growlithe and Hisuian Growlithe. They've wisened onto us. Look what they've done. October the 5th to October the 9th and October the 12th to the 13th. 10 starts, 8 p.m. finishes, question marks. Maybe they just haven't thought about what they're going to do on that period of time because the event does also have question marks on it.
Sounds about right. Sounds right.
think they've started teasing on the socials though.
There has
I
been a few teasers
think.
coming up
A
today, I think.
Detective Pikachu.
Definite hints to that on the Twitter,
Mm,
I would say. So maybe.
who knows? Who knows?
With another
Genuinely, I
hat.
don't know.
Yeah.
October the 15th, between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m, we have got Timburr and Conkeldurr. This is interesting because this has probably answered my question. Because unlike GoFest, where Pumpkaboo could only be one size, I've got a feeling we're going to get all the different size Pumpkaboos for Spotlight Hour.
Oh, like different showcases, you think? Not just XXL?
Possibly. I'm going to call it. You heard it here exclusively.
We need the variety, not just the big boys. We need the little ones too, you know?
Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist will be featured on those showcases on the 16th to 17th of October. Then on October the 20th to October the 22nd, again, 10 a.m. start on the 20th, ending 8 p.m. on the 22nd, we have got Shop It and Burnett featuring. And again, they've done it just the teasers, October the 23rd to the 25th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. We've got question mark, and question mark.
And that's during the first part of the Halloween event. So maybe is it going to be a new release Pokemon?
Ooh, grated cheese. Shredded cheese? Maybe.
Shredded cheese Pokemon. I hope so. I mean, we're overdue for Mimikyu as well, right? Like everyone's
massively overdue. Yeah.
wanting the Mimi. That would be beautiful.
Do you think Mimikyu drop and Shiny Phantom possibly for Halloween?
I could see that because I feel like they would have to tease out the shiny Mimikyu, right? I feel like that's one they definitely could and would just be like, here it is. It's not shiny yet. And then next year, everyone's like, oh, come on, where's the shiny? Oh, you get the shiny. Do some raids. Give me your money.
Yeah. Yes. We know how it works by now, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Because October is usually stacked anyway. So, it depends how much they want to throw into the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love October, though, in Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
It is probably the best event, I think, or certainly previous events, Halloween events
play
are
with
really
the
good.
game sound on for the first time in the year.
Yes. The only time of the year.
Yes.
And then the final ones for October, very haunting. We've got Ghastly and Gengar to the 29th to the 31st, 10 till 8 p.m.
That's a lot of showcases.
Too many. But I tell you what, there's not too many of some events going on throughout October as well, just to sort of end off this part of the news. What you'll be playing right now is an event called Out to Play, and that does end on October the 2nd. Question mark, from the 5th to the 9th of October. No one knows at the moment. We've got a Go Battle weekend for Ian and Pogomar the UK on October 7th to October 8th. So yeah, good luck with that one. We've got the Harvest Festival from October the 12th to October the 17th. We have mentioned Community Day earlier. We've got an Incensed Day, though, on October the 21st.
That's our day, isn't it?
Incensed is our day,
Incensed.
yes.
They missed the D off it. It's the Incensed Day.
From October the 19th to the 26th. So yeah, Milo will be happy. It's for a whole 7 days. It's going to be the Halloween 2023 Part 1. And then again for just under 7 days from October the 26th till October the 31st. We're going to have Pokemon Halloween 2023 Part 2 and Team Go Rocket Takeover. Always look forward to that. New shadows potentially coming into the game. But yeah, so I've got to be honest, guys. Like I said at the start, it's a really, really, really decent month. Looking forward to it, especially Com Day, as I've said 900 times. And yeah, just good luck with whatever events and raid bosses you try to tackle this month, everyone.
Yeah, it is looking good. And I personally, for one, hope, and I'm pretty sure they will, that the map gets updated to a spooky map like they did last year for the Halloween event, because that looked awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it gave it a whole new dynamic, didn't it? And certainly after GoFest, they carried it on, haven't they? Biomes with the little graphics around the Pokestops.
Yeah.
I like all that.
Yeah.
Is there something about that time of year? Zoe, with you, you'll be spring then, won't you?
Yep.
Spring, isn't it? Halloween, springtime for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, as I alluded to at the intro of tonight's podcast, or today's podcast, or this morning's podcast, or whenever you're listening to its podcast. Today's podcast. Very good, Ian. I did make a little bit of a play on the issue around poker coins, and I don't think this is a deep thing, but I think it's another continuation of poor communication, maybe a little bit backhanded approach from Niantic. However we want to dress it up, it has certainly caused an issue, as it has seemed to have impacted most countries' shops. And what I'm talking about is the increase on the 100 poker coin bundle in the game. So here in the UK, I thought I was going a little bit crazy, to be fair. I was pretty certain that's 79p. It's up to 99p now. But this was first discovered...
99.
99p? 20p used to get you 20 penny sweets. Now it gets you one. It's still 20.
Showing your age now, Mark.
Yeah, 20p. But poor people in New Zealand were the first to discover it, and unfortunately, when most things are a mistake, it's kind of followed us around the globe, these increases. Guys, what do we think about this? Is there a reason for this? Do we think this is just them trying to harvest a bit more money in? Or do we think this is just genuinely a real bad
Inflation's
mistake?
out of control, Even my fictional economy's getting... Realistically, it makes sense for the dollar value at the moment to USD, but however... This sucks ass. We've never even had good bundles in Australia. Like, I don't know if it works the same for you. Like, where your bundles just cost more than the singular Pokecoins.
Yeah,
like
the 100 coins was always the
coins.
cheapest.
Yeah. And so it's like we don't even get like a value deal or whatever. So it's kind of like a lot of people relied on doing the one by one transactions. It's just a bit crap, to be honest. I guess, yes, logically it makes sense. The Australian dollar to the US dollar is around that at the moment, but I don't like it. It sucks. Like, it's stupid. Just what was wrong for the last 7 years that now is suddenly they've figured out how to do economics or something after 7 years. They were like, oh, maybe we should have done this at the start.
Yeah, the 100 coin bundle never really worked, did it? Because it was substantially cheaper than buying the bigger boxes when you actually looked at what you got. Yes,
it costs us almost $50 more, I think, to do the big one, like than if you did them individually. Like, it's... Yeah.
So maybe Niantic just hires somebody that can count.
Oh, well. Imagine that, eh?
That's the only thing I can assume is that because it's the dollar value IRL is different and they've finally decided to change it, but I don't really know. I literally woke up to people tagging me being like, what's all this then? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't make this
did,
change.
Zoe.
Know as much as you. I have no idea.
I bet Zoe, you were a bit like, I'm used to this when new events start. I'm used to this when the calendar suggests that something should go wrong. But even you were even going, hold on here. Why is everyone messaging me on a flipping
what's this year?
Monday?
On my Monday.
I feel like, Ian, you're going to roll your eyes at me because I just, black and white, to put it bluntly. Do I care about this price change? No, I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. It is what it is. It's like, that's just my opinion. But if we're talking about like Pokecoins, the game, it's just not the same as what it was. Like, genuinely, when they nerfed the remote raids, like earlier on in the year, like I've genuinely not put a penny on the game, and I literally have no intention to. I've still got loads of passes on my account, which hopefully I can use in Barcelona. Don't stress, I'm not going to moan about that. Can you believe that, by the way? The one time there's going to be like 5 million people around, and it's the one raid boss that I can actually solo. It's like, God damn it. It's like, really? It could have been any other raid boss for my time in Barcelona, because I'm going to be doing so many raids. It could have been anything, but it's the one that I can solo. Yeah, I've got nothing to say because I just refuse point blank since the nerf to give them money. I don't want to. I think it's too expensive. I think the increase of the remote raid passes anyway. Yeah, this hasn't helped, clearly, because they put the price up. To put it bluntly, coins are too expensive, and this has just made it worse. But I think I've got a feeling their Play Store that they created a little while back, I think it's cheaper on there.
You get better deals from their web store, so maybe they're trying to push people over there. But I don't think they do a 100 Pokecoin bundle in the web store. Having
a look at the web store as well, like, no, there's no $1 thingy in there. But I mean, when the web store dropped, it does have better conversion than the in-app.
Yeah, they give you a lot more value, don't they?
Yeah, and I think it's closer. I think it's still closer to like 1-to-1 ish on the web store. Even ignoring like the bonus coins or whatever, it is closer to like dollar for dollar as opposed to like what it's almost for us now. For the Australian one, it's at like $1.60, which is disgusting to go from like $1 to $1.60.
It's a bit shady, really, isn't it? It's not really what anybody wants, but it's the in-game currency. So whilst we're all complaining about it and are not happy, we're still going to be buying coins, unfortunately, probably at a lower rate. I don't like the fact that they've done this. Say for us in the UK, it's gone up from like 79p to £1 for 100 coins, which essentially, again, like Zoe said, if you're looking at sort of the pound to the dollar, it's probably almost 1-for-1. Am I happy they've done it? No. Would it have been any better if they'd told us they was going to do it? Not really. I don't think anyone would have been happier.
Yeah,
Twitter would still have gone off.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where to go beyond that. It's not really great business practice to do it. It's even worse not to tell us. But as I say, people are going to give Niantic shade whether they told us or not. So they've not really lost any more trust because they've really lost most of the trust from a lot of the player base this year anyway, unfortunately.
True.
But yeah, I mean, inevitably people are still going to buy coins. It's just a bit sussy-wussy to just drop it on the sly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way they did it, isn't it? Like, inevitably, people are just, there's a way of making a little bit back on it, wasn't it? Or people looked at it as a way of just getting a little bit more value out of the game, wasn't it? People were happy to sort of buy loads of 79p sort of in the UK bundles because they were pennies in, as opposed to sort of buying the 550 coin bundle.
Yeah, if you sit there for 10 minutes just buying bundle, but like the 100 coins at a time, it would give you better value.
But I think they talk about the communication piece, and this will never change. It's been 7 years and it's been nothing short of awful.
Yeah, a couple of comments, Mark, that have come in saying, at least if we'd been forewarned, it would have been something. Some communication is better than no communication. That's from Sue, and I agree, but I still think everyone would have gone off regardless.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, we're raising the price because, we're actually making it in line with what give a reason so people don't speculate.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Maz said, I remember years ago, Niantic said that there would be other ways to earn coins, but they never came to fruition.
Yeah, they tested that in Australia and it was awesome. And then they were like,
you had that, didn't you? You had the beta on that, yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I genuinely played way more.
Was it like the buddy? Sorry to interrupt, but it was like the buddy system, wasn't it? Quite similar. You earn like start points, didn't you? It was kind of like that.
It was like a
screenshot.
Daily tasks sort of vibe. So it was like spin a stop, catch a Pokemon, feed your buddy, like 5 things to do basically. Use 5 berries. And if you did, your 5 things, it was here's 100 coins, 50 or 100. Ta-da! Enjoy.
Brilliant.
That would have been great. Yeah.
I was using it. I don't know what their data showed. Everyone in my area was like, hell yeah, doing it every single day. Especially if it was like, oh, I got to spin a stop. Okay, I need to leave the house to do that to get my free coins. Like people were doing it and going out to do it.
So you'd say that's pretty much what they was already doing, would you say? But so there wasn't really having to go out of the way to do that, was really?
I would say yes if you weren't someone who was going to leave the house to do it.
Okay.
Like there's certain days where it's like I wouldn't have gone out to, like today, if I wasn't filming a video, I wouldn't necessarily go and spin a stop if I'm not leaving the house for any reason today.
Fair.
But if it was, here's your free coins, like I would, and I was. Yeah. So I don't know what happened there.
Getting
Big
out
sad.
And adventuring.
Yeah, what's that? You encourage us to get out and go, but don't go out that much. We can't afford that. There's too many points. Maybe we should have used the feature less.
Don't use it at all.
Yeah,
guys.
and then they're like, cool,
it
implement
looks like
this.
no one's using it. Yeah. Honestly, sometimes you feel like that's really how they run things. It's just expensive, and it would be really nice. Not everyone can afford this type of money, and we spoke about this a lot on the podcast about coins and how much money we put in. It really is a lot of dough. At the end of the day, other ways, like you said, Zoe, to implement, to be able to get coins would be a really, really, really nice touch.
It's becoming more expensive.
It really is. But life is.
Everything's getting more expensive, let's face it.
If I was Niantic, I'd put my 100 coin poker coin bundle up a bit because everything's expensive. Oh no, too late. They've done it.
Yeah, all those filthy Australians getting instead of $1, we were paying like 60 cents or whatever. And it's like, oh, we got to squeeze them for that extra 40 cents, got to round them up. All 10 Australians that are playing the game. We don't matter when there's a bug or something needs fixing or there's a broken event that they need to actually, or the 70, 100 million events that have been broken for New Zealand with no compensation. But when it's dollars, we better fix the price there a little bit, boys. We need to make sure we're getting our 40 cents off that valuable community there. Well, I'm going to take this as a commitment that they have to fix the bloody game, If you want to take my 60 cents extra, you better be giving me functional events,
Damn right.
Better actually turn on the shiny when the events start. Turn on the raid boss.
Nice segue.
Talking of shiny Pokemon, I think it's time that we introduce our game on tonight's show. This is a new one for Zoe. But we're going to have our fan favourite. It's
Shiny Happy Pokemon, Shiny Happy Pokemon.
I thought it was going to be to the tune of like Shiny Happy People, but that was a whole nother experience.
The original
that was great.
idea. Zoe, it's head-to-head, 3 of you. Basically, if you get your Pokemon right, you move to the next round. If you get it wrong, you will get
Kicking the pants.
And
Oh,
you're
God.
out. Yeah, and you're out.
In the pants.
So the game is quite simple. I'm going to ask you a Pokemon, and you need to tell me what color that Pokemon is as a shiny, or
Ooh.
specific part of that Pokemon is as a shiny.
Okay.
Gets harder.
So it gets harder. So let's ease you in. So let's go Coops, Mark, then yourself, Zoe. We'll start easy. We'll start in Coops' favourite Kanto.
Sinnoh.
So, Coops, shiny Venonat. What colour are its eyes?
Brother, you said start off
As
easy.
if
What
to-
the hell?
That's easy.
Oh,
They're blue, aren't they?
They are blue, yes. Yeah,
Oh.
correct.
Well done,
Yeah.
Coops.
Yeah. Masterful 27.
Ian Vassafal.
What colour is shiny Psyduck?
Oh, if I get this one, Dell's going to be very disappointed with me.
Sorry. Can I just confirm? We went from the colour of Venonat's eyes to the colour of Psyduck.
that's
Is
the
that
only thing that changes, basically, for Venonat. It's
Alright.
okay. Don't
Alright,
worry.
Coops.
It is the
Okay.
shiny.
Calm yourself
basically.
down, Coops. It's not all
It's
about
okay.
you.
And Mark hasn't got it right
Yeah, I
yet.
agree. If you,
No, you're still in. You're still in, aren't you,
Right.
Coops? You are still in, aren't you?
if you get this wrong,
It's a tricky one, Ian. But like I said, if it wasn't, shiny Psyduck is blue and a light.
It is blue, correct.
Good question, Ian. That was a good one, just to get me going. Like
Yeah, thank you. Zoe, you showed a little bit of affection for this bad boy earlier. Slowpoke. What colour is shiny Slowpoke?
The slowest of pokes, a slightly lighter pink than the existing Slowpoke pink.
Correct, I look at people's face.
Pantone 573. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
he
it a
got a lot of
pastel colour, is it?
Slowpoke.
So is it a
Yeah.
pastel pink?
I would say so. It's pretty washed out on. I'd say it's beyond pastel. It's washed out, you know.
Okay, so we'll move into Johto next, Coops. What colour are the sort of feet, or the ends of the feet, of shiny
Ooh, for
Spinarak?
free. Oh God, Jesus Christ!
are you winding me up? Or... Like, Spinarak is like green. I've got a feeling the shiny is like bluey purple. So you want to know what colour the feet is?
Wow.
You're actually the biggest.
You're a foot freak, you know?
That's... Right, do you know what? I'll go with what I think the body is, like a pinky purple.
Pink or purple?
The feet, I'm going to go... I actually hate you, but I'm going to go purple.
Oh
Oh, no! Is it pink?
no, Coops!
Oh no.
They're like pink. They're like a lilac-y pink.
Yeah, they're quite nice actually. It's got good tootsies.
Yeah.
We all wanted you to get that, Coops, and then you were like purple.
Right, calm down, Mr. Psyduck. Relax.
Them's fighting words.
Okay, so Masterful 27, you're still in play, aren't you?
What colour is Lugia?
What colour is shiny Pikachu?
What colour are the feet
Oh, God, Ian.
of Paragon
foot
2?
Oh.
Oh, that is...
Are we staying in Is this Johto? Is it
Yeah,
Sinnoh?
still Johto.
Still Johto.
He's scrolling through his Pokédex.
Very good question, Ian. I think the feet on... And that's the more curvaceous one, isn't it? from
Paragon
memory?
2, yes. Yeah, the second one. Yeah.
Its feet are blue.
Purple.
Oh,
The body's blue.
boo.
I thought the feet were the same as the damn.
I'm gone.
Damn.
There we go.
Oh yeah, true. Yep. You are, yeah.
That's just one pixel, Ian. I
Yeah.
couldn't see that. I think that more look orange, to be fair, but...
Damn. I would have said blue as well. I would have been out. Oh God, now I got to focus up.
So,
Sorry.
Okay.
It's you for the win.
for the win, Zoe. If you get this wrong, the other two are back in play. So, no pressure, but for the win,
What colour? Shiny Ditto.
what colour is the middle logo or shape on shiny Togepi?
The main big one.
The main big one in the middle.
Red.
Yeah, it's red. We have a winner, ZoëTwoDots. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Which makes you actually our first lady game. Because we normally
Ooh,
like
lady
people
game.
Lord game.
Lady game.
Lady game.
It's a game for the lady.
We normally annoy people Lord game. You're now lady game.
Oh, okay.
Britain,
Like
Ian.
the title. The title.
The
I get
title,
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Shredded
It's a game
cheese,
for the
timber, and lady game. Well, going from a game that we all enjoy involving shiny Pokemon, we're going to go to our favourite section of the podcast.
Shinies of the
Wait. Am I okay? Like, am I well? When did I say all these things? We've got a nice little shiny here from Sue, either Hermes Ninja or Hermes Ninja, whichever you want to go with, or Hermes. Watching the live recording of Incensed podcast, episode 138. Oh, you love this one. Hashtag Pokemon Go friends. Popped an incense and caught this little I can never say that word. Porcine, the piggy word. Cutie. Shiny Lechonk. How do I say that word?
I don't know. Porcine? Porcine? Porcine. Yeah, porcine it's pronounced apparently. Yeah.
I feel like I've never said that word out loud in my life. I've just read it in my head and been like, wow, that's a hard one. Porcine, according to Google. Thanks, Google. Congrats on the Shiny Lechonk.
Is that what you're telepathically sent to all the people in the world, Zoe? Porcine.
Just every
shredded cheese.
This voice in my head called me a pig.
But GG's on the Shiny Lechonk.
What a cutie.
Yeah.
Congrats, Sue.
And speaking of Shiny Lechonk, I've got a hashtag Shiny of the Week here on X from @KurtNeedsARide. So he did say, just listen to this and the last episode with JT Valor. When you started talking about Lechonk, this happened. First, a perfect hashtag Pokemon Go PvP IV Lechonk. Sorry, Ian. And then my 6th Shiny Lechonk.
6?
Hashtag
6 shiny.
Yeah, hashtag is it Lechonk day to day or something. Wow. Hashtag Shiny of the Week. So yeah, genuinely got the PvP one as well.
Hashtag share with everyone else. Oh my god.
Hashtag exactly. Was mine, yeah.
Wow, congrats.
I still need my Shiny Lechonks. I haven't got it
That's
yet.
That's a pack of porcine cuties, you know? I got so many cuties. Oh god.
A pack of porcine cuties. I like that. Like the new terminology for a group of pigs. A pack of porcine.
I'll jump in next. J Streeter 96 sent us another Shiners a Week through threads, so thank you for using that. You might be the only person, but we'll read them out while you're sending them to us through that. Checked my Go listening to the podcast. I should say Pokemon Go, but although he may be missing from the newest episode, Casual Coops popped up for me. Laughing emoji @Incensed podcast, hashtag Shiners a Week, hashtag Pokemon Go, and it's the shiny Panseer, so the little ginger monkey.
Little ginger monkey.
GG's, I still need that shiny. I did. I am saving that one.
In your eyes. Yeah.
My brain was trying to cycle through all the options of what it could be, and then it just got better. Like, it's phenomenal.
Damn. No, GG's.
Ginger monkey.
He said it with such gusto as well, didn't he? He went that ugly ginger monkey.
I didn't say the ugly ginger monkey. I said the little ginger monkey. Pansy is quite cute.
Yeah, you guys are talking down to yourself, mate. You got to have some self-confidence, you know.
So I've got another one here from MLF 2022. Not had much worth flexing lately, but a Go Plus catch whilst enjoying a wine in the sun. Big smiley face. Hashtag Shinies of the Week. It is a Shundo Vicavolt. Very, very nice. Which I'm sure was a Shundo Grubbin, which has been nicely evolved, but lovely. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Besides the token poll, Mark, how about the polls? I don't know. Sorry, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's good.
What's that?
We'll explain after.
It's Gastrodon's sound, of course. If
Exactly.
You slow
yes,
it down a
yeah.
little bit in Pokemon. Yeah. Yep.
So we've got the poll and showcases. Since their initial launch, what are your thoughts today about them? We had 106 people vote on my poll tonight. We will reveal the answers in a little while, but we will go through some of the comments. Lucy Davis has said, love them. Fun way to get some free items. Just wish the incubators and super incubators were more common. Or for first place a super incubator and second and third a normal incubator.
Nice.
Mike, that's Newcomb, says, I think they're okay.
That's it.
Cheers, new.
Nice.
Cheers, Mike.
Exactly.
A nice addition to the game. And a way to get a few more items. Kitty Pokemons a lot. As a semi-rural player, love them. I usually win 2 to 3 in my area easily. And they have some awesome premium rewards.
I'm coming your way, Kitty, to enter some.
Yeah, Crafty Snacks has said, being a rural player, I usually do pretty well. I like the fact that it's an easy way to get some premium items. We wouldn't usually get for free. Sue Hermes Ninja. an easy opportunity to get free stuff. I had a roommate who used to say, if it's free, take 2. Here you can get to take up to 3. Can't go wrong.
Noise.
I Am Prius has said, it's huge, with a little gif of a girl going, it's huge.
Nice.
I Am Prius.
Nice.
Very nice.
Let's get some IRL ones in.
The Tequila Man. Sanjay Schmosby says, I wish there was a way
Tequila Man.
he says, I wish there was a way to see how the size score is before putting them into contests, so I knew which ones to bin and which ones to keep. I mentioned that, to be fair, as we started the conversations. That is a really good point. But he does say that spoofers seem to love them, see so many appear with their quadruple X Pokemon.
Nice.
That's
Mark
annoying.
Bailey says, I do enjoy them being semi-rural. I think it's mostly because I can actually participate. I do very easily forget about them once I've got a Pokemon in free, though. The very bottom of a Today tab isn't prominent for checking in on progress.
They hide it right at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chicken Chaser 89 says, overall, I think they're a complete W for a new feature. I like that there is almost always a showcase for events. Now, just let us show off our small creatures.
Yes.
They're always
Thank
XL, aren't they?
you.
Yeah,
I want
always
some
double XL.
tinies.
Yeah.
I got some goofy extra smalls, need their time to shine.
Do you know what? I'm going to pick 2 more in because these are new people. We'll throw them into it. So Boss Dokins says, they're good. Be nice to have random Pokemon in between events, but I like the quality of them relating to the prevalent mons, or the equity of them relating to the prevalent mons, which makes sense. Means it doesn't favour big spenders with big storage. Prizes are good when they're good, but mostly just okay. Details need moving up the Today tab. So that's someone else commenting on the Today tab placement. And then the final one is from Lamia Fajana. I hope I pronounced that correctly. There's a couple of points actually that they've made. 1, stopping entry of Pokemon that's traded. 2, not allowing entry of Pokemon that's not caught in the same location as the Showcase Pokestop.
Oh, that's tying it down a little bit.
Isn't it a bit? These steps must be taken to prevent cheaters, flyers, winner ways. Anyway, good points. If that impacts you, I get it. They haven't found my remote Pokestop yet, so all right.
It would make it massively restrictive, though, if they did that.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you were a rural player and it's like, oh, you caught that here? Tough luck. You can't enter it here. Like, that's, that'd be a bit brutal.
Yeah.
I think just if they crack down on spoofing, that would resolve the spoofing issue.
A
Seriously.
simple solution, Zoe. Simple
Yeah.
solution. We've said, how many years have we said this?
Yeah.
So the results. So in third place, people dislike them probably more now than they did initially. Only 8% of people dislike them more now than when they were initially done. So that's pretty good, I'd say.
Okay.
It's good. It's positive.
40% of people say they're unchanged, sort of nearly half of them, and 53% of people are loving them more now. There you go, Coops. That's why you should like your showcases, because you get good free stuff on them.
Thank you.
You've been educated.
Free stuff.
Now you've been told, Coops.
Free stuff.
Free stuff. Who can really not free stuff?
Exactly.
Say, for something so passive and easy to do.
Now that the coins are, 90p?
Yeah.
They're 90 pistachios each. Get some free stuff,
99 pistachios each.
Oh, God. Oh, yuck.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah.
You just made it even worse.
Sorry.
Rip. Get your free stuff.
That is it for today's show. Or this week's show.
This week. Let's go with this week.
That is it done. Hopefully you've enjoyed the podcast. It's been lovely having Zoe on with us. But
Definitely.
if you haven't done so already, please hit that follow or subscribe button on whatever platform you are listening to the podcast on, be it Apple, Google, Spotify, and many more. Ian, are we still doing many more?
Don't say
No?
Stitcher. That's gone.
The ominous voice in your head.
Yeah.
Shredded cheese.
Hit subscribe to the ominous voice.
But hopefully, if you've enjoyed it, please leave us a 5-star review. That really does mean the world to us. Please also follow us on X, Instagram, Threads, any of us here?
YouTube. And save our WhatsApp number in your phone so you can send us a voice message.
Yes, which we'll listen to and maybe feature.
We've proven in the past we will play even random messages, shall we say?
Start spamming the text line.
Come on, Zoe, send us a
Message
voice line.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, use the hashtag Shiners of the Week if you want to be featured in the Shiners of the Week section. Please do that. We also want to use this as an opportunity to thank our amazing Patreon members. We mean it when we say this. Your support really does make the difference for us all here. Without you, well, we wouldn't be able to produce a podcast of this quality. Obviously, me and Coops aren't involved in any of the production of the podcast, so we wouldn't have a clue. But Ian and Mino keep telling us it really does make a difference. So keep doing it. It's great. So all our bronze and silver subscribers, it really is amazing. So a special mention and a massive thank you to our gold Patreon members. They are Hermes Ninja, JB, Clifford and Mert, Darby Russ, Kerry and Zachary, Connor Lee, ML Folk 2022, Apex 171, K Technogal, Mufti, Barside 2, JLH 1919, Highbone, and Maz, that's aka Osma Lionheart. Thank you to each and every one of you. It really does mean so much to us.
You missed one, Mark. Shredded cheese.
Oh, yeah. And shredded cheese.
But Sheila's good news.
What?
There's going to be Slowpoke Spotlight Hour on Tuesday the 3rd of October with double candy transfer while ZoëTwoDots is on an aeroplane.
No.
So good luck with that one, folks.
And on that terrible disappointment for poor Zoe, we will see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
I choose you!